Also, what I need for you to do, sit back, relax, put on your headgear. Oh, my worthless 2 cents is about to put something in your ear.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, it's me, it's your boy, the Louisiana Country Boy, coming at you live once more again with another episode. With another episode. With another episode of my worthless 2 cents table talk, where your approval is not needed. Old Country Boy is running a little bit behind. I do apologize. Supposed to have been here at 8:05, but I was running a little bit behind, but I am here. I'm here. I'm on. Thank each and every one for popping on, for tuning in with me tonight. I thank you. Y'all see, once more again, if you can see, I'm up here by myself. So y'all know when I'm up here by myself, them wonderful old words that they say in the country. An old country preacher always say, I won't be before you long, and I won't. All I'm going to do is I'm going to pop in and I'm going to pop out. I'm going to just do that real quick. But I had to come and drop something. First and foremost, once more again, I will say thank each and every one for tuning in. Thank you for your support. I greatly appreciate it, and know that from the bottom of my country heart. I tips my country hat to you. I thank you so very much. I want to say something, and I want to not clear something up. I just want to say something. I had some issues this week. Lord, I had some issues with DPS office. The one over there on here in Houston, the one over there on Tacoma Street. You know, there's a lady. I talked about the lady on the last show with my co-host. The lady on Tacoma Street, she straight up lied to me. Well, anyway, I went back on Tuesday, and I will say this. I went to go get my license renewed, and I will say this, is that I went back to the Gessner location, to the Mega Center on Gessner. And they took me in. Actually, the power was working. They took me in. They allowed me to come in, helped me, got my license, got me in and out in about 10 minutes. So to the wonderful lady that was there. I don't know if she ever watched, but if y'all ever go over there to the Gessner Center to get your license, all of them were actually from the front door all the way in. They were very helpful. They were very nice. I greatly appreciate y'all for your service. I even took the time out to ask for a supervisor, to let the supervisor know, because a lot of times we always talk about the bad stuff people do, but we never give people credit when they do something that's good. So I did that. I took the time out to say thank you, thank them, thank the lady. She was very kind. Early in the morning, you know, y'all don't want to be looking. I know I don't want to be looking at 20 folks standing at the door early in the morning, first thing you open. But the lady did not take it that way. She was very kind. She was very helpful. Got me in, got me out. So to the Gessner location, the DPS on Gessner, thank y'all so very much for what y'all do. Thank you for the people that work there, for your kindness, for your servitude. Thank you so very much. So look here, I'm gonna hop on into it, man. I ain't gonna jump in. I ain't gonna hold nobody. Hey, Julie. And I got my license, Miss Julie. I'm legal again. Woo! And she told me, and the reason, Miss Julie, the reason that I had to go in, now the next time I can actually do it online. Every 5 years, this is my first. So the next time I can actually do it online. I ain't got to go see them folks. Thank the Lord. I ain't got to go down there and go through the hassle. So thank you, Miss Julie, for your input on that. I greatly appreciate it. Old Country Boy is just going to drop this in your spirits real quick. I honestly didn't know what I was going to come on here. Again, I never do. I never know what I have to deliver. I just say, I'm like the old mailman. Just Lord, give me the package and let me drop it off where I'm supposed to. So that's what it is. I got a package that God gave me. I almost called my co-host, my son, my Tuesday co-host CJ, to deliver this. I just want to ask the question tonight. I want to ask a question, not of you, but I'm going to share the question I asked myself with you. And this is the question that I heard, and it stopped me. It hit me. Hey, what's going on? this question hit me. It hit me. So and maybe it may resonate with you, maybe no, maybe so, maybe not. But I'm gonna share it with you. And it was so good, y'all. Y'all know I don't write nothing down. My co-host, she be like, she have all them little notes. This one was so good, I wanted to write it because I want to share this that touched my spirit. And the question is this: is your attachment, I'm gonna say it real slow, is your attachment greater than your commitment? I'm gonna let that one simmer for a minute because I'm gonna pluck this chicken a couple of feathers at a time. Is your attachment greater than your commitment? And I took that in so many different ways. Is your country boy, is your attachment greater than your commitment? Is your attachment, are you so attached? This was me. Are you so attached to what people think about you? What people say about you? Are you so attached to that it's greater than your commitment to doing the things that you were called to do? Is your attachment greater than your commitment? See, it's just hit my spirit. See, the attachment is to something we can see and that we know. But the commitment is to the thing that's unknown. Are we so attached to this thing? Are we so attached to the hurt? Are we so attached to the pain that it's greater than our commitment to let go? Are we so attached to who hurt me that our commitment for forgiveness is weaker? Is your attachment greater than your commitment? Are we so attached to them friends that our commitment for moving forward and doing things and standing on our own and stepping out on faith, are we so attached to the things that hurt us that we're no longer committed to the things that will save us? Is your attachment greater than your commitment? How great is your commitment? Are you truly committed to the thing that you say that you're committed to? Or is your attachment greater? Is your attachment greater than your commitment? Are you so attached to what others feel about you that you can't even commit? I'm committed to working out and doing this for me. But you're so attached to what others may say. You are so attached to how others see you and perceive you. But are you committed to being the best you? Because you are afraid, if I'm the best me, if I'm the me, then they ain't gonna like the me that I'm supposed to be. Is your attachment greater than your commitment? Are you committed to being healed? Are you committed to being better? Are you committed to being kind? Is your attachment to this world greater than your commitment to God? Is your attachment greater than your commitment? Have you ever, I ain't talking to y'all, I'm just talking to myself. I'm talking to myself and I'm talking out loud. Have you ever looked at what you are attached to and what you say you're committed to, but you lay down the commitments to hold on to the attachments? You're more comfortable in the environment that you're attached to. Are you so attached? Wait a minute. Let's take that. How can I put it? I'm attached to proving other folks wrong. I'm attached to proving them. I'm attached to proving them that I ain't what my attachment is to proving them wrong. I'm more attached to this than I am committed to that. Here's your attachment. What are you attached to? Are you attached to the pain of your daddy not being there? Are you attached to the pain that mama didn't love me enough? Are you attached to how my ex did this? Are you attached to who hurt you? Are you attached to some things that you can't let go of? Won't let go of? You would rather hold the attachment than walk towards the commitment, because the commitment is unknown. But I know what I'm attached to. I know what I'm attached to. I know this thing. We're holding on to is your attachment. And each and every one can weigh out what they are attached to, because we all been attached to something. Ain't nobody gonna sit up and act like they ain't. We all been attached to something. We all been attached to something at some point in our lives. But are you still attached? And have you foregone your commitment because of your attachment? Ooh. Have you forsaken the commitment? I'm not as committed to that thing. It was. But I keep being drawn back because the attachment will pull you back. See, sometimes when you're attached to something and you start going towards your commitment, that attachment, unless you unattach, unless you unhook it, it will keep pulling you back in. It will keep pulling you back. You, me. Sometimes we be sitting around talking about, well, if this thing would just let me go. No, when will we just let it go? Is your attachment greater than your commitment? Wow. That has to sink in because it hit me. It hit me. It hit me. It hit me so hard. Country boy, are the things that you're attached to greater than your commitment? Am I so attached to being around my friends and hanging out or partying or drinking or whatever it may be, that my commitment to my family, my commitment to my children, well, I'll get to that because I got to go do this because I'm attached to it. Am I so attached to being seen? I'm so attached to wanting the approval of others that at any cost I will do that because that's my attachment, because I got to have that, because I can't go and sit alone. I can't go and just spend time with me because I need the attention. I'm attached to the attention. I'm attached to it. I need it. I desire it. I know it. I want it. But the commitment to being better says sometimes you got to sit by yourself. I can't do that. Because if I sit, I won't be able to have that attention. I won't be the star, and nobody won't see me. If I can't, I got to stay with this thing that I'm attached to. I'm attached to having the light shining on me. Because when the light is shining on me, then I feel like I'm somebody. It's your attachment greater than your commitment? Two questions. What have you attached to? And what are you committed to? Because the two won't work together. One's going to pull you away from the other. One's going to pull you away from the other. What you're committed to and what you're attached to are not going in the same direction, people. What you are committed to and what you are attached to are on two opposite sides. Is your attachment greater than your commitment? Unattaching is not easy. Unattaching from the things, not sitting here telling nobody, oh, it's just easy. You just unhook it and be gone. Let me tell y'all something. I'm old comfortable. You know, you go fishing, I go fishing. When that hook sets in a fish mouth, you yank it and it sits and it attaches to that fish and it's hooked in. Some things have hooked in us. And don't think you just automatically unhook it. And understand this. When you're trying to unhook the thing, when you're trying to unhook the thing you attached to, it can be painful. When you're trying to unhook it because it's set and it's been attached inside, and when you're trying to unattach it, it ain't just an easy process. And maybe that's why some of us say, you know what, I'd rather stay attached. Because the pain that I must endure to unattach, I don't want to. But that's when you decided, you made a conscious decision that this that I'm attached to is greater than what I'm committed to. I can't say I'm committed to being the best possible person that I can be and stay attached to some things. We can't stay attached to where we were and think that we can go to the place we're supposed to be, because you can't, because the attachment gonna keep on pulling you back. That attachment gonna keep on pulling you and pulling you and pulling you back and pulling you back in. The attachment, as painful as disconnecting from the things that you are attached, you have then decided, my purpose is greater. My commitment is greater than all of this that I'm enduring. My commitment is greater. My purpose is greater. The thing about Unattaching. People will talk about you. They will start to say this and that about you because you're unattaching. And now you're saying, as much as I love you, I can't stay attached to you. As much as I respect you, I just can't stay attached to you. See, because me staying attached to you is keeping me from my purpose. Me staying attached to you is putting the commitment that I have made to the side. Me staying attached to you, you filled and me empty. Me, wow. Because let me tell you something. Let me tell you this. Attachments will also drain you. They will drain you emotionally. They will drain you mentally. It will drain you physically. It will drain you spiritually. Staying attached to things that you need to unattach from will drain you. Is your attachment greater than your commitment? Are you committed to being a better person? Are you committed to being a better parent? Are you committed to being a better mother? Are you committed to being a better father? Are you committed to your purpose? Are you committed to your vision? Because if you're committed to those things and you find yourself being pulled away from and you keep going farther away from those things that you say that you were committed to, now you have given your attachment more power than your commitment. You know, when I think about it, is that even, and this is, Jesus was not so attached that he didn't go to the cross, because that's his commitment. And this is the scripture where I heard this. When it talked about Lot and his wife. That's where I got it. Lot's wife gave her attachment to the place of Sodom and Gomorrah. The things that were behind her, the things that were behind her, she gave them more power than her commitment. She couldn't let go. Some of us will choose to go to our grave holding on to attachments. Some of us will go to our graves holding on to attachments. So as I get ready to get on up out of here, I told you I wouldn't be before you long. just as I have posed this question to myself over the weekend, next few days, maybe you can muddle this question over yourself. Maybe you can take a piece of paper and write it down. Maybe you can write down what you're attached to and what you're committed to. Maybe you could take the test for yourself and see, is my attachment greater than my commitment? Why am I still in the same spot? Why I keep repeating the same thing? Maybe it's the attachment and you're not working on the commitment. I don't know. I don't question nobody. But take that question, hold that question, muddle over that question. See what answers you come up with. See what revelation you may get when you ask yourself that question. You got to answer me. Ask the person in the mirror. Look at them. Is your attachment greater than your commitment? What do you say you're committed to do? What are you committed to do? But you haven't done because your attachments are holding you back. Whether it's friends, whether it's family, whether it's the past, whether it's somebody that hurt you, don't matter. Are those things, those attachments, greater? Are you allowing them to be greater than your commitment for being the best you that you could possibly be? When I look at myself and I ask myself, country boy, where are you? You know what I say? I'm right where I have allowed myself to be. Ain't on nobody else. I am right where I have allowed myself to be. You know what that's called? It's called taking accountability and responsibility for self. Am I allowing my attachments to be greater than my commitment? What's that saying they say? How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? So, well, look here, that's how Old Country Boy got. I told you I was just gonna dip in and then dip out. So I'm on my way out now. I done dipped in. But I thank each and every one for tuning in. I thank you for your support. I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. Once more again, know this. This is not my platform. This ain't mine. I don't own this and I don't have any rights to it. The good Lord allowed me to come and facilitate over this thing, to share open, honest, and transparent. What I say to y'all is I'm saying it to you, but it's for me. I'm not telling y'all nothing. I'm just me. But I share it openly and transparent. And that was a question I had to ask myself. That was one of them things that stopped me dead in my tracks right there. But I appreciate y'all so very much. Miss Julia, I appreciate you. Thank you for always supporting. And each one of y'all on TikTok, thank you for supporting. Everyone, thank you so very much. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. And then, you know, as I close this thing out, as I always do, as Old Country Boy always close this thing out, I will tell you this. God has given each and every one of us a purpose. Each and every one of us has a vision. No happenstance, no coincidence. He wasn't just bored and say, I'm just going to create somebody and give them nothing. Each and every one of us has a purpose. Each and every one of us has a vision, but he gave it to us. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. God is so wonderful. He gave us that purpose. He poured that thing inside of us that we can do whatever he has given to you, to me. It's not for ours to keep and hold. It's for us to flow to others. He gave it to us, but it ain't for us. The vision that he gave you, he gave it to you, but it's not for you. You are the mailman. Your purpose, your vision is the package, and you are to deliver it. Never ever underestimate, well, ain't nobody listening. I ain't got. That's not. What you ought to do is to just deliver. Deliver, deliver, deliver. Deliver. Just keep giving. Keep walking in your purpose on purpose. Keep following your vision. Yes, understand me. I know this. Beyond the shadow of a doubt, everybody's not going to support you. Everybody's not going to like you. But it's not for everybody. What you have is for somebody. And just because you think that they are not watching, but this many people ain't, that's not it. You're missing the whole thing. What you're to do is just keep sharing, just keep going. Because guess what? It could be that one at the end that is for, or it could be the one at the beginning who is for. You just keep on sowing the seeds. You just keep on building. You keep on building. You keep on following the vision that God has given you. If you feel like ain't nobody supporting, somebody's watching. Don't worry about the naysayers. Don't worry about the haters. Don't worry about any of that. What you worry about doing is delivering. Delivering. Mailman don't be like, well, there's nobody in the house, so I ain't gonna drop no mail. Drop the mail. Baby, drop the mail. The seeds that you have, the purpose that you have, the vision that you have is so important. It doesn't matter if there are 20 other people doing what you do. Understand this, can't nobody do it like you. I don't care how many other people are doing it. Can't nobody do it like you. You are an original, baby. You are an original. Often imitated, never duplicated. You are an original. Don't ever, ever, ever question who you are. Just remember whose you are. Remember that. Follow your vision. And I say this with my heart. That I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in what God has given you, whatever it may be. I don't care if it's to cook. I believe in you. If it's to write a book, write that book. If it's to sing a song, sing that song. If it's to dance, dance that dance. If it's to draw that picture, draw it. Whatever it is, do it to the best of your ability, not anybody else's. Don't be looking for applause from people. Do it. Follow your dreams, follow your passion, follow the vision. And lastly, but not leastly, I say this to you and I say it with my heart. Wait a minute. I say it with my chest. Let me say this. I'm going to say it with my chest. Is that when the good Lord woke you up this morning and you open your eyes and you cleaned out your ears and you tried to hear, but the words just didn't come clear. And if you were out today and you were roaming around and you was listening, trying to hear, if you was in Houston, it was about 2,252,872 degrees. So if you was out there today, you didn't hear nothing but sweat running down your ears. But you still didn't hear. Well, here it is right now. 8:48 Houston time. With my chest. I tell you this, is that I love you. I love you, and I love you unconditionally. I don't say it because it's a cute little cliche. Oh, that's a cute little saying. I say it because I love you. There's nothing. Whether you support me, I still love you. Whether you like me, love you. Don't like me, love you. Talk about me, love you. Lie on me, still love you. I love you because he loves me. And I'm only able to pour out of me what he has poured into me. And that's unconditional love for each and every one of you. So I love you unconditionally. And there ain't nothing, absolutely, positively nothing that you can do about it. Thank you, each and every one. Y'all have a wonderful, 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 blessed rest of the weekend. I thank you. I thank you for your support. I love y'all. Man, Jolie, love you, love you, love you. Thank you all for tuning in. And I will be back. TikTok, I'll be back Sunday night, 9 to 10, for Wind Down Sunday with Louisiana Country Boy. I missed last Sunday because I was tired. But I'll be back Sunday from 9 to 10 with Wind Down Sunday with Louisiana Country Boy, just playing some music. That's about it. Then we'll be back live on Monday with another edition of The Real Conversation with a twist of humor. And then on Tuesday, I will be back for Talk to Me Tuesday with my co-host, Minister CJ. And then next Wednesday, y'all will see me again right here with another edition of my worthless 2 cents table talk, where your approval is not needed. Until then, love and blessings to each and every one. And we gone. That's it. Boy, that was quick. Oh, country boy, he dipped in and he dipped out. That's right. Thank you.